Sai Ram children. So today we're going to start with our English grammar revision. Okay, we have two chapters for our exam. One is nouns, and the second chapter numbers and gender. You all would have studied, yes, and would be prepared for your exam by now. So let's have a quick recap and see how much you all recollect. Yes? Okay. So let's start. We'll start with chapter 1 nouns. Yes? What are nouns? Names of persons, animals, places, things are nouns. Nouns are classified as proper nouns and common nouns. Yes? Special names given to persons or places is known as proper noun. Yes? Now tell me here, choose the correct answer. We have to select the correct answer to the given question. Which of the following is a proper noun? Which of the following is a proper noun? We have boy, Gopal, and girl. Yes, the three nouns given here are boy, Gopal, girl. Now tell me which is a proper noun here? Yes, Gopal is the proper noun because it is a special name given to a person. So we will select Gopal by clicking on it. Yes, understood children? Next, which of the following is a common noun? Which of the following is a common noun? India, city, America. India, city, America. Yes. So here, city is the common noun. That means a common name given to all the places. There are many cities, so it's a common name, right? So city is the common noun here. We are going to select it by clicking on it. Okay, children? Yes. Now we are going to select whether the underlined noun is a proper noun, a common noun, or a collective noun. Okay? The elephant has great strength. The elephant has great strength. So the underlined word is elephant. Now tell me, elephant is a proper noun, or is it a common noun, or is it a collective noun? Yes, elephant is a common noun because all the elephants are called elephant. There is no special name given to that elephant, right? So it is a common noun. Ashoka was a wise king. Ashoka was a wise king. The underlined noun here is Ashoka. It is a special name given to a particular king. Yes, so it is a proper noun. So let's select proper noun by clicking on it. The next one, the police dispersed the crowd. The police dispersed the crowd. So the underlined word here is crowd. So is it a proper noun, common noun, or collective noun? Crowd means group of people. Yes, and collective noun means names given to groups of people, places, yes, animals or things. So crowd here is collective noun and we're going to select collective noun. Okay children, let's go to the next one. Select the collective nouns for each of the following. The dash of sailors were very polite. The dash of sailors were very polite. Children, I told you just now, collective noun are nouns, that is names given to group of peoples, group of animal, group of things. Yes. So when there are group of sailors together, then we use the collective noun crew, right? So here the answer is Sia, EW, crew. The crew of sailors were very polite. So let's select crew. Okay, as I mentioned earlier in our last videos also, you don't have to write anything or you don't have to type anything. You just have to click and select the answer. Okay, children, let's move to the next now. A dash of bees attacked Rahul. A dash of bees attacked Rahul. A herd of bees, a flock of bees, or a swarm of bees? What is the collective name given to a group of bees? Yes, swarm of bees. So we'll select swarm by clicking on it. Okay? Understood? Okay, let's move to the next. Select whether the underlined nouns are countable or uncountable. What are countable nouns? Those nouns which we can count and tell the numbers. For example, 5 pens, 6 pencils, 10 erasers. They all are countable nouns. But nouns which we cannot count. Is it possible to count rice? No, na? You tell your mother, give me little rice. Give me a cup of milk. Can you count milk? No. You will tell your mother, give me a cup of milk or give me a glass of milk. Yes, the same way water. Give me a glass of water or a bottle of water. Can you count all these things? Water, milk, rice. Can you count them? No. So they are uncountable nouns. What are they? Uncountable nouns. Okay. So look here. We breathe in air. We breathe in air. Now tell me, children, air, can you count air? No. So air is countable or uncountable? Yes, air is uncountable noun. So let us select that by clicking on it. Okay, understood, children? Yeah, let's move to the next one. The baby was crying in the nursery class. The baby was crying in the nursery class. The underlined word here is baby. So, can you count babies? Yes, you can say there were 5 babies, there were 10 babies in the nursery class. So, you can count them. So, baby is a countable noun. So, let us select countable. Okay, understood? Now, let's move to the next. Now, we'll start with chapter 2, numbers and genders, right? Select the plural form of the following words. Yes, we learnt one and many in our smaller classes, right? They are called singular and plural. Singular means one, plural means many, right? Now, box is given. We have to write the plural form of box, that is many. B-O-X, box. So what is the plural form of box? I had told you all when a word ends with X in the plural form, we will write ES. Yes? So it is boxes. B-O-X-E-S, boxes. So let us select boxes. Okay? Next is story. S-T-O-R-Y, story. Whenever a noun ends with Y, then in the plural form, how will I write it? I will remove that Y and I will write IES in its place. So my plural form of story becomes STORIES, stories. Yes, STORIES, stories. So let's select that. Understood, children? Do you all remember all these things? Yes? Very good. Now, plural form is given and we have to select the singular form. That is, many is given and we have to select one. So, thieves, many thieves. So, one, what will I say? One thief. What's the spelling of thief? Thief, thief, right? Thief, thief. So let's select thief. Yes, done. Now next one, brothers. brothers, brothers. Many brothers. So one brother. One brother. brother. What's the spelling of brother? brother. Select brother by clicking on it. Done. Let's move to the next. Now change the following sentences into plural. There is a sentence given. It is written, the nouns in the sentence are in singular form. We are going to change the nouns into plural and write it again. Okay? Look at the sentence. A boy is sitting on a bench. A boy is sitting on a bench. A boy, because we are talking about only one boy. But now when we have to change into plural, boy will become boys. So should I write a there? No. Correct? So boys, is will become are. Boys are sitting on. Bench will become benches, right? Bench will become benches. So boys are sitting on the benches. So which is that option? The second one. Boys are sitting on the benches. Okay? Correct? Understood? Now let's move to the next. Change the following sentence into singular. Now the plural is given. We have to write the singular. The oxen are grazing in the field. The oxen are grazing in the field. The singular form of oxen is ox. And since we are talking about one ox, then I have to write a or an before it. So what will I write? Will I write a or an? Yes, I'll write an ox. Yes, because O is a vowel here, right? So an ox is grazing in the field. An ox is grazing in the field. Which is that option? The third one. So let's select that. Okay, understood? Now let's move to the next. Gender. Choose the opposite gender of the following nouns. Children, we learnt there are 4 types of gender. Masculine gender is only males, boys, man. Yes, all the masculine males come in masculine gender. All the females come in feminine gender, like mother, daughter, sister, girl. Yes, all the girls, all the females come in feminine gender. Then we have common gender. What is common gender? For example, you have teacher, right? You can have male teachers or female teachers, right? In your school, you have teachers, you have miss also, you have sirs also, right? So teachers can be male also, female also. So they come in common gender. Doctors, you have male doctors, you have female doctors also, right? So even doctors come under common gender. So nouns which come in both, which come in male also, you have females also in them, they are common gender. And all the things like table, chair, bag, pencil box, pen, all these things come under neuter gender. Yes? Do you all remember all these things? We learned the 4 types of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender, right? Now we are going to change and write the gender. Milkman. Milkman is masculine. So what's the feminine of milkman? Milk woman, right? So let's select that. Milk woman. Poet. Poet poetess. Poetess, poetess. Okay, be careful about the spellings. Now identify the gender of the following nouns. Nouns are given, you have to identify which gender they belong to. Tiger, masculine gender. Yes, correct. Tiger, masculine gender. Niece, niece comes under feminine gender. Yes. The next, walnut. Walnut. Walnut is a dry fruit, right? Walnut comes under neuter gender. And captain. Captain of a ship or captain in an army. Yes, you can have male captains, you can have female captains also, right? So they come under common gender. Yes, clear children? Did you all understand? Okay, let's move to the next. Change the gender of the underlined words. Yeah, there is a sentence and the nouns here are underlined. We have to change the gender of the underlined word. Okay, my father has an uncle who lives in Mysore. My father has an uncle who lives in Mysore. So we have to change the gender of father and uncle. Correct? Father and uncle are underlined over here. So we have to change the gender of these two words. What is the opposite gender of father? Mother. Correct? And what is the opposite gender of uncle? Aunt. So which is the correct option here? The first one. Mother, aunt. Yes, that's the correct option. So let's select the first option. Understood? Okay. So children, is this clear? Right? Again, I'm repeating, you don't have to type anything or you don't have to write anything. You just have to read the question, read it 2 times so that you are clear about it, think properly, and then select the correct answer by clicking on the answer. Yes, children? Okay? All the best then. Bye.